on YouTube. It's been a while since I've been on here, just because I've had a lot of stuff going on. So had to remodel my house, had to get stuff squared away with work, and been working on my own shave soaps and stuff. So, but the biggest thing is I just haven't had time to do videos, but I wanted to get back on and start making some videos again. So I obviously, as you can tell, have some hair that I need to take care of. I got some on my face I'm going to clean up later tonight because I got to go to work tomorrow, but I figured since I got some time right now during the day, it's Sunday afternoon, I'm going to do a head shave here. So what I'm going to use today is my Sterling Kong brush. Let me get in here. 26 millimeter. A new razor that I picked up a few months ago. This is the Phoenix Bakelite slant. This thing's awesome, and the reason why I'm using it is because I have probably like 5 days of growth on my head. So in this mows it down pretty good. Then the blade I'm going to be using is a Persona Red, and that's the second shave that's going to be on here. So let me go ahead and load my blade up. And my soap has been blooming for a couple minutes, probably about 5 minutes now. And on the directions with this right razor, it says, you know, obviously you want to crank it down all the way, and if you don't want to go too much, because then you'll snap the handle in there and the piece will break, because it's Bakelite plastic. So just down tight enough. And if you want like a better, like a more aggressive shave, what it says, then just do like a quarter twist to a half a twist to open it up some, and then it'll give you a little bit more blade gap. But in all honesty, I've been shaving them with this thing for probably more than 6 months, on a regular basis, every day, just when I got a lot of hair. And this thing mows it down when you have it all the way, and you'll see, I mean, if you can see how much hair I have on my head, and you'll see after one pass how much it mows it down. Alright, so let me wet my head so we can get started here. Use some of the soap water. Use the bloom water to start a little bit of a lather going here. Oh, I forgot to mention the soap I'm using. I'll show you the label in a second. I'm using K-Shave Works with South Florida Wet Shavers. Oops, let me get that in there. Keyline Barbershop. And this was a limited edition soap. They re-released it. There might be a couple of sets left on the Etsy page. If you go to southfloridawetshavers.com, that'll bring you to their Etsy page. And there might be some left, and they have K-Shave Works finally released an alcohol-based aftershave, and they also have balms now, if you didn't know. So that re-release in the Etsy store is actually a trifecta. So they have the soap, the aftershave splash, and the balm. I just don't know if there's any left because I haven't been on there in a while. The last time I checked, they still had it on there, so there might still be some left. But I'm gonna load this heavy so I can get it nice and good. So I like to have mine nice and thick. That way I can add water afterwards and make sure I have enough water in my soap, but I don't want to have not enough soap and too much water. Alright, that's probably good. Nice and pasty in there. Okay, I'll grab this lather out of here, put it on my head, because I don't want to waste it. I don't like to waste it. And I got a question on one of my videos a couple weeks ago, asking about why I put so much soap on, and I answered them back, but they're saying, you waste too much soap when you do that? And I replied back to them and told them, you know, no, basically even if you load as much as I do, let me dry my hands real quick. And even if you load as much as I do, like how much is on here and you're going for a while, that soap will still last you, if you use it every day, 6 months to a year, depending on your usage and how much you shave. A week. I'm shaving 5 times a week because I have to work, you know, working in the military and the Coast Guard, so I have to shave every day. And during the week, I shave just 2 passes with the grain, and I got an awesome razor for that. It's a mass production razor, and I'll show you guys in a few minutes. It's the bevel razor right here. This thing works great, and it keeps the blade very tight, and so there's no blade chatter, no blade movement, and it feels really nice on the skin. And with 2 passes with the grain during the week, so I'm not giving myself a lot of irritation, it actually gets really smooth. So one of the other things I've been doing since I haven't been on YouTube in a while is I came up with my own soap. So I started making body soap and shaving soap, and I'm actually selling my shaving soap. If you go to skullbustersoaps.com, right now in my Etsy store I only have 3 soaps in there, but I'm actually getting ready to release 4 more. So I'll have 7 here in the next couple of weeks, and I'm also in the process of working on my aftershave, so I have matching aftershaves for my soaps soon, and those will be out soon. Don't know when yet. I'm still working on those. So as soon as I get that out, I'll post it up and so that you guys can know about it, and you can check it out on my Facebook page too, Skullbuster Soaps Facebook page. All right. Need a little bit more water. And this actually feels weird on my head right now because I got so much hair. I'm not used to having this much hair. Feels weird on here. But the stuff's lathering up really good. Alright, hopefully you guys saw how much hair that I had on my head before I started lathering up. So that way you can see this thing lives up to it and doesn't call me a liar, how good this razor is on the first pass. Alright, so with this razor though, even though it's plastic and it's extremely light, even with the blade in there, and you can it is balanced, right? You can see that, but it does feel a little top heavy. But if you put on the fulcrum right there in the middle, it does balance. So it is balanced, but it feels top heavy. All right, so here we go. First pass. And like I was saying, you still have to be very careful with this one. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can see how much it mowed down right here. It's off. That's 5 days of growth. And this is the first pass. And usually, I always get a better shave when I let my hair on my face or my head grow out for a couple days. If I have just stubble, because I have such sensitive skin, especially on my face, not so much on my head, but it just shaves better when you have longer hair. I'll do a camera shot with this razor so you can see how much hair is cutting in there with this thing. if you can see it. Oh, you might be able to see. And I'm not sure how good that is, but you see the hair in there. It is cutting, and I might have to do more just because I do have 5 days of growth and it's progressive hair reduction. But it's doing a really good job. That's why this is one of my, if I don't use my Mula R41 when I have a lot of hair, because that's my other super aggressive razor I have that's that does a good job. If I'm not using that one, this is my go-to razor for mowing down a lot of hair growth because it just works. And I'm not sure how it is yet, but I know Douglas Smythe from PA / Crown King, he just released another razor a couple days ago. The Alpha Eclectic, I think is what it's called, something eclectic razor. It's a slant too, based on an old razor, because he's all about shave history and all that. I saw David Gonzalez do a video on it, and he said, you know, it's not the, I agree with him, it's not the prettiest looking razor, but it does shave, from what he says, very well. Very smooth shaver, and very a very good razor to shave with, I guess. And it's not, from what it looks like, I can't tell by looking at that new razor that he has, but sorry if I'm looking all over the place. It's been a while since I've made videos on here. I'm used to doing Facebook Live videos. But that new razor that he has looks almost like how it's slanted, like the Icon 102, like the head is actually on a slant instead of twisting the blade. But I could be wrong. It might still be twisting the blade, but I don't know. Alright, so if you guys can see all this, I might still have some patches somewhere. It's actually pretty smooth. I'm going to do a touch-up, but 5 days of growth gone in one pass. So you can see how good that razor is. But I'm just going to do a cleanup so I can get it baby smooth. And this soap is really good too. It's K-Shave Works. One of the next couple videos, I'm going to do a shave with one of my soaps, so you guys can see the performance of my soap. It's really good. I got a lot of good stuff in my soap too, so like I said, you can go check it out on my Etsy store. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been on YouTube. Just been busy with a lot of stuff. There we go. Clean up here. What I usually do is this section right here at the back. I know I used to fast forward my videos, but I'm not going to do that anymore. So if they tend to be long, then you can just pass through them. But this section here on the crown, where I always have a trouble with, this is where I like do like a J hook around my head. And if you're having issues, which I recently started doing on my neck down here, I heard somebody say Mantic 59 has a technique, a J hook. So on his neck, he'll like do a J like this with the razor, and surprisingly, it works really good than just doing straight angles from all different type of different angles that you might try to do. And it actually gets my neck a lot smoother with every razor that I use. when I start getting videos done on a regular basis, I'm gonna try to do a video like once a week now. I'm not gonna have time to do videos like every day like Chris Bailey when he's during the week, when he's not on sabbatical in the summertime. That's just too much for me. But when I get some more subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway for something. Might be a soap, a brush, a razor. I don't know. We'll see. So you guys have to stay tuned to find out. All right. That's pretty much baby smooth. There's a little section back here. Let me get this. Not much. There we go. Alright, let me rinse off real quick. Okay, I'm back, and that just feels really good. Nice and smooth, no issues. I got a little bit of a nick right there, but nothing you can't really see. I think I might have one there. So I'm gonna splash up with some Thayer's Witch Hazel. And I went and got some cucumber because they actually finally had some at the GNC that I go pick my stuff up at. And I do have to say that I can see why Nick Shaves and Chris Bailey like the cucumber. It's a fresh, clean cucumber scent, and it smells really good. Stuff works amazing. I love this stuff. Nice toner, especially the one without alcohol. Alright, so I'm going to finish this shave up with the alcohol splash. Florida Key Lime Barbershop. This stuff smells really good. Oh man, that smells amazing. It's like a sweet, powdery key lime smell. It smells amazing. It's really good. Can't waste it because I don't know if they're ever gonna keep releasing it. Alright, so I'm put on some balm. They offered this in the 4 ounce. And their balm is really good too, very soothing. Ah, really good. Couple nicks, nothing too big. They'll heal up and stop bleeding here in a few minutes. Alright, so that's my shave. Just to recap, Florida Key Lime Barbershop, a matching aftershave, and balm. I used my Bakelite, Phoenix Bakelite Slant with the Persona Red, and it's got a second shave on there. And then my Sterling 26 Calm. If you have any questions, you can hit me up, leave a comment below, or you can email me at skullbustersoaps@gmail.com. And you can check out my Etsy site, skullbustersoaps.com. Hope you guys have a good day, good shave, and look to see you guys in some more future videos, which I'll be trying to do once a week from now on. So have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.